What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mayer with eXp Realty, briansold.com. Today, we're going to do an episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous Maryland Style. We're going to go through the 5 most expensive houses that are on the market today. So you hit the lottery, you get like $100 million. You're going to go house shopping. You're going to go look at these 5 houses. I'd like to know from you, which house would you pick? I have my favorite, but we're going to go through the 5 most expensive houses, starting with one right in my backyard in Leonardtown, Maryland. $30 million, listed by Long and Foster. 19700 Mulberry Fields Road, 500 acres. $30 million, guys. Would you spend $30 million to live on the Potomac River in St. Mary's County in this historic manor house? I think it is a picturesque setting. I don't know that I want to walk a mile to get to the beach. I don't know that I feel like if I'm spending $30 million on a house, you can kind of go for a couple different things. You can go for like the historic, like living like you're living in the 1800s, or you can go like flashy, look at my house. This one, you probably cannot see this from the water or from the road. You're going to have to drive quite a ways to get there. No one's going to come ever see this house. So you're going to maybe have, I don't think you could make your money back with the wedding venue here or any sort of commercial use for this if you're spending $30 million. It says it has like 7 other houses that are generating $70,000 a year in income. Again, it's going to take a minute to be able to make that worth it. So you really want to spend this money, and then you're just going to enjoy this piece of property, this 500 acres in St. Mary's County. It is an absolutely beautiful house. But personally, I'm not sure. You can't see the water, can't easily get to the water. So you're obviously getting a golf cart or a gator, but you get to live like you're in this English manor estate. Let's see if it lives up to $30 million. I'm going to pause right here, and I'm just going to say a little updating on the kitchen for sure. I feel like I want to open all the windows and turn off all the lights and light a fire and light some candles. And I want to pretend like, I wonder if that's a real fire, if they added that in the picture. I think they added that in. I think that's Photoshop, because there's something weird about these little, like the posts right here are like fuzzy. I just feel like that's not real. I don't see any smoke. I think that's Photoshopped. I wonder if there's some history here, like a general had this, and like somehow this was historic in some way. I don't have all the information on it, but let's just move on to number 2. For 1/3 less, for only $20 million, you can live at 5369 Morgan's Point Drive in Oxford, Maryland, listed by TTR Sotheby's International for $20 million. This one comes with only 7 acres versus 500. However, the house is a little more snazzy. Something that's kind of different in the Eastern Shore. When they do the piers, all the boards go this way versus horizontally. It's kind of different. Like I got a listing over there, and I noticed all the piers are like that. I don't know what that is, but would you guys pay $20 million for this? I don't necessarily like this picture here because I feel like I'm pulling up to a commercial building. Like this feels like I'm pulling up to like a business or a retirement home or something like that. And then when I get inside, it makes more sense. This shot here makes sense. But 20 million. I like it. I'm starting to warm up to this. I like it. This is somebody's personal taste, and I like their taste. I feel rich when I'm in this kitchen. Okay. That's what I want to feel when I spent 20 million, I want to feel rich. And when I sit outside and I have this brass coffee table footstool thing and I'm watching TV and I have this outdoor fireplace and behind me I have this expansive view and everybody can see me sitting there watching TV in my $20 million house. I like it. That's what I want to do. Okay, I'm sold. This is my room. Well, I'd be outside and then I'd be in this pool. It's almost like an infinity pool. Like you can sit in the pool and you look out, you're looking at the water, you're just looking through this little fence right here, and you have this balcony. I don't know what the purpose of the balcony is. Like, why do you have a balcony around here other than just it looks cool? And it's like a 30-foot ceiling. I mean, I'm definitely jumping off the balcony into the pool for sure. But look how the doors open up like an accordion and you have a hot tub and everything looks like if I'm a photographer, I'm just going to take pictures of my house all day. Then I'm going to turn them into paintings and I'm going to just think about how cool my house is. Like this reminds you of you spent $20 million on your house all the time. There's another balcony with another fireplace. Is this the same one? No, it's not. You have another one. Look at that. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. BrianSoldit.com style today. We're looking at a $20 million house. I like it. I feel like I feel rich when I live there. All right. So for 15 million, half the price of the first one, this one has 246 acres. So this one's again, a lot of land. You're going to be on your own spot. This one is Kraus Real Estate Property Brokerage, listed for $15 million. So this one's an equestrian property. This makes me feel rich. This makes me feel very rich. And that's it right there. When you So those are all hunting dogs. Like you feel like that Prince Charles is gonna ride was King Charles now, is gonna pull up in his horse and his dogs, and y'all gonna put one of them hats on and you're gonna take the double barrel shotgun and put it on your shoulder and you're gonna talk about whatever it is, the fox hunt that you're getting ready to go on. This feels very, very rich. This is beautiful. Great place to take pictures. You don't really need this to be flashy because it just kind of does its own thing. I think the land and all of the equestrian buildings that come with this, like this does it for me if I'm into this. I don't like riding horses. I don't like any animals that are bigger than me, frankly. So this wouldn't be for me. I'm definitely a water guy, so I would buy the waterfront house, but I can see how this would be worth it. All right. Next up, number four, for also 15 million, $14,995,000 in Severna Park. This one has 20 acres. Listed by Coldwell Banker on Church Street in Annapolis. 938 Old Country Road. That looks the part. That looks the part for $15 million. I have one small gripe. I mean, that looks the part, guys. Come on. You're going to pull a Rolls Royce up, right? You're going to park it or a Bentley right here all day long. I mean, you'll obviously keep it in the garage, but if you just want to go inside and grab something. To me, one small problem, guys. Why haven't we chopped all the trees down? Like, I know that you're not allowed to on the water and there's a fine. It's like $1,000 a tree. Like, you know, you spent 15 million, just spend another $200,000, chop all the trees down, pay the fine, and open up the view here. Come on. Like, I'm in my hot tub. I want to see the boats go by and I want to look down on the peasants as they're on their jet skis pretending they're rich when I'm actually rich and I'm up here and I want people to see me too. Is that a $15 million house kitchen? I don't know. I haven't been in a lot of them. Look at that. It's like red enamel. I don't even know. I don't feel it though. Not like I did in the last house. This is kind of bringing me around. The outside of this property, everything about it feels like $15 million. And then here we go. This is doing it for me. Look at that. There you go. Now I'm sold on the inside. Look at that. Not enough wine bottles though. If I have this thing created, this wine cellar, unless this is full of wine, which I somehow don't think it is, I feel like I need a wine bottle in every holder, even if it's not expensive wine, just to fill it in. No one really knows anyway. Or maybe they're moving and they took all their wine with them, but why aren't they all filled in? There's a sauna. There you go. There's a guest house that's nicer than my house. That is beautiful. I like the pool. I like the outdoor space. This is all the guest house. Yeah, this does it for me, guys. I'm spending 15 million on this because they also live in a Severna Park. So, you still get to work in DC. Maybe are you driving to DC or are you taking a helicopter? I don't know if this is helicopter money. I feel like it is. I know that Dan Snyder was selling his house for like 35 million. He had a helicopter pad. I feel like this is helicopter pad money. You know what I mean? Maybe not. And just the view, guys. Where's the view? Why don't I have like a better view for that money? Like even you could tell from this pier, I need a yacht in here, but then I need to be able to like it's got to be more cleared out. I'm clearing it out. I'm going to pay the fines, and then we're going to open up the view a little bit so you can see my mansion. All right, last up, number 5, for only $13,500,000, Shipyard Lane in Easton, Maryland, 6010 Shipyard Lane in Easton, Maryland, listed by Benson and Mangold out of Goldsboro, St. Easton, Maryland. This house comes with 13.02 acres. I don't know if that's a good first shot, to be honest with you. Well, this is the cover. This does it for me. You have your own peninsula. It might as well be an island. And I would for sure have an iron gate with like one of those little keypads on it. And then it has a camera. And I would even just do an old school camera. And then you push a button and then somebody in a guest house somewhere says like, how can I help you? And then you have to announce yourself and be let in down the driveway. I can't say that I love this driveway. I can't say that that's doing it for me. The landscaping to me, I need a giant waterfall here in the middle, and this is all going to be pavers. I just feel like I need something. I feel like that. I feel like I'm in Bermuda. I really like this slate roof and the copper downspouts. It feels like a house that belongs in Bermuda. I'm noticing a pattern, a very white pattern. It looks very clean in here. It almost feels like this house is new on the inside. These people live very clean. In order to have that much white in your house, you have a rule not to touch the walls. Take your feet off, take your shoes off when you're inside the home, wash your hands, and don't touch anything. A little bit of cream. So for $15 million, that's number 5. I think this is a very nice house. But for me, if I had even $30 million and I had to buy a house in the state of Maryland today, and they said pick one, I'm picking this guy right here. Just look at that. I feel rich. If I'm spending 30, whatever, $15 million, I want to feel rich. And this house makes me feel rich. And for my money, this is where I'm going right here. I'm buying this one. What do you think, guys? Would love your feedback. BrianSoda.com. Make it a fantastic day.